Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this video, we are going to understand a very important question from the Leetcode, that is fruit in the baskets. So this is look like easy. It's marked as easy because there is a logic, simple logic. If you understand, it's easy for you. Otherwise, it will tricky for you. Okay. So let's try to understand the question. This one, the fruit in the basket too. The question is saying that you are given two arrays of integers, fruits and baskets. Okay, so there is two arrays we have given. As you can see in the example here, right, we have given these fruits and the basket 1D array. Each of them we have, right, means all the elements we have in the integer form, right, the fruits and its basket. So each length having n, both length are same as a n. Okay, if there is three elements are there, there will be three elements. Represent the quantity of the fruits as I is represent the quantity of the fruit. So these are the quantity of the fruit. Okay, let's suppose this is banana, this is apple, this is ABCD guava. Okay, or let's suppose they are having the size of the basket. Okay, so it is saying these are the basket capacity. So basket capacity, you can pick any of this fruit and you can put in any of this basket, because this is the basket kept there. Let's suppose you're going to DMart or somewhere, right, and you want to buy something. Okay, so let's suppose it's a 4 kg, so you cannot put into the 3 kg, right? Like that we have given this question. Okay, so if you have 4 kg, where you will put? Obviously we'll take the fifth one, right? 5 kg capacity bucket, and you will put there. You will not put into 3, right? Okay, so this is the question based on that. So let's suppose from left to right, right, and you are placing the fruit according to these rules. Each fruit type must be placed at most available basket, the capacity greater than or equal to the quantity of the fruit type. Each basket can hold only one type of fruit, and if the basket if a fruit cannot be placed in the market, sorry, in the basket, it remains unplaced. What is saying that if any of this fruit is not able to put into the basket, it means what? It will be unplaced. It remains unplaced. If it is able to play, means first of all, each basket can hold only one type of fruit. Either you will take 4 in any of these, so you cannot put in there. Okay, and another, if the fruit is cannot place in the basket, remains unplaced. Now it is saying return the number of type of fruit that remains unplaced after all possible allocations are made. Okay, let's suppose for now we have 4. 4 we will put into 5. Okay, 2 will put into where? Okay, we have 5, so we can take 5 this one and we'll put into 5. Okay, this 4 will take and we'll put into 4. Now this 2 is there, we can put it here or not. So like that you have to think. So let's see the explanation what is saying. So it is saying fruits at 0 is what we have is 4 we have. Okay, so we'll place in the basket at 1, at 5, right? We can put it here. Fine. Next we have 2. So fruits at 1 we have 2 is placed in basket 0. We'll put into basket 0. It's filled. Now 5 we have, right? So 5 and 3 we have already used. These two we have already used. Only left is what? Is 4. Can we put in there or not? So 5 cannot be go there, right? So it cannot be placed. So fruit at 2 is equal to 5 cannot be placed in the basket 2 equal to 4. Since the fruit remains unplaced, so we'll return what? Minus, sorry, not minus 1. Only one fruit, that is fruits at 2 equal to 5 is unplaced. Okay, so let's try to understand through the example. Okay, I hope you will understand. Okay, so we'll keep it here for our understanding. Okay, so these things we have given a little bit. Okay, very first what we should do, we have given these fruits we have given and we have given this basket, correct? So let's suppose if any of the length we will find, we can have the length of both, right? So we'll take in n equal to, let's call these fruits, and you know the fruit dot length, if we'll do, there is a length, we'll get the length of the fruit, right? Now let's suppose once the fruit is used, right, we have to mark that fruit is, this fruit is already marked or placed, we can say. Okay, for that, take a type of, we can take a array of a boolean type of array, right? And where we will keep marking the fruit, it is already placed or not, right? So let's take boolean, and it should be an array used fruits, we can say. Okay, and we'll say this is an array, and we'll say new boolean, and this is an array, so we'll keep like this. Okay, and we have to give the size will remain same as the number of fruits. Okay, what we will do once the fruit is used, right, we are going to place or not placed, right? If that is done, what we will do, we'll update the use fruit. Okay, here now, once this is done, right, let's suppose we'll take int, and we'll say we have to return the count of the unplaced fruit, right? Number of unplaced fruit we have to return. We can take here. Okay, let's say, let's call unplaced fruits. Okay, this is initially 0, and we have to return this as an answer, unplaced fruits. Okay, how we'll do that? Just we will take this array, right? So if this array, we know that this is an array. If on this array, if we'll mark what, we'll create a for loop. We'll say int I is equal to 0, I is less than what, n, and I plus plus. Okay, on this array, if we'll just make a condition, I will say if uh recall is it is placed or not, right? If it is not, let's suppose we'll say, okay, this is, let's suppose we'll say not placed, right? The fruit is not placed, right? So you just need to do what, we'll increase this value, this one. Okay, so how we'll get this placed or not placed? Okay, check that placed or not placed. Let's take this mark as a boolean placed, right? And this is nothing but initially we'll say false. By default value will be false if you're not right also. So I have to check all the fruits, right, with the basket, corresponding basket. So for each basket, for each fruit, we will check all the baskets, right? Okay, so okay, so what we should do, for each fruit we have to go for checking all the baskets. So just we'll make another loop, right? And we'll say int j. Let's say for all the basket, we should say j is equal to 0, and j should go to where, till the n, and j plus plus. Okay, because this is the all the possibility we have to check. Okay, for checking all the basket, you just need to do what, you check if baskets at j, you can get all the baskets, but we have to check with the condition with the fruit. If basket size, basket capacity is greater than equal to fruits, current fruit. Okay, so current fruit having the uh, capacity is less than equal to what, basket size, or you can say capacity, and we can say, and it is not used, right? So if it is not used, so this value should have here not used, right? If it is not used, this basket is not used. Okay? If this basket is not used and its capacity is greater than current fruit, and we say that if this is the condition, okay, if this is the condition that first basket size is greater than total current fruit size, right, and it is not used, it means what, we have to mark this basket that it is gonna use now. Okay, just you say where it is, the fruits, use fruits, just pass the use fruits at j, and we'll say mark it as true, that is it it is used now, right? Means this basket is used now to store food. Okay, I hope you understand. Then we can say this is placed or not placed. Yes, this is placed. We'll say okay, it is placed. Mark it true. Okay, that's all we have to do, right? And if it is placed or not placed, will not go continue, will go for the next value, right? It will not go further here, we'll just take what next value. If it is done, right, means we want to check for the next next pairs. Okay, I think that's good. But okay, but one thing we should do, once it is marked, right, we should go for the next, we should not continue, just will make, will not return, we'll say break the current rules. Let's try another pair. Okay, okay, remove it, not required. I have to put like this. So this is accepted. Okay, so what we have done, let me tell you. So let's suppose if we'll take the fruits as a 4, what was there, 4, 2 and 5. Okay, this is your fruit and this is your basket we will take, let's suppose 3, 5 and 4 was there, right? These two things over there. Very first we'll take a use fruits length, right? So this fruit is used or not. Okay, so what we will do, the same size will mark it here like this. Okay, we'll take this array size and we'll say 0, 1 and 2. Okay, so this is the fruits value and here we'll pass for the 4. So 4 is used or not used. If it is used, we'll mark as true. If it is not used, it will be false. Like that we will store here. Okay, and once the fruit is unplaced, right, let's suppose it is not placed, right, it is not placed. So what we will do, we will increase the count to 1, 0 to 1. How? We'll just check it is placed or not placed. If it is not placed, we'll increase it, right, and we'll say +1 we will do. Okay, then what we have done, we have created this loop, right, this loop. So for this loop, we'll keep taking all this value. So initially we have taken placed or not placed. So once it is placed right here on this loop, will not do anything, right? If it is not placed, we'll update the count. If it is placed, right, means we'll mark the true, we'll go to the next value, right? Keep checking the next values. Okay, like that we will do, and we will keep updating. The fruit is marked true or remains false. If it is used, we will mark as a true. Okay, and that's all I have today. Let me know in the comment section that you understood or not, right? For here, let's suppose sorry, I forget that. So for basket at j, let's suppose basket at j is what, 3. Let's suppose we are going for the 4, right? We want to check with the 4, we'll check with this one and this one, correct? Very first fruit at I is coming, that is 3 is coming. Okay, so 3 will check with what, basket size at j, what we have. Sorry, the 4 we will check with the 3, right? So is the basket size 3 is greater than equal to 4? No, no. If it is not, means what we will do, will not go in this loop, we'll check with the other one, the next one we'll check with the 5, right? So 3 will check with the 5. Okay, it is true, right? No, sorry, 5 is greater than 4, so we'll say it is true. Similarly, the next element will come, check 2, let's suppose we'll check with the 2, 3 is done, so 3 is placed, so 4 and 2 is placed. Now 5 will go, so that is already used, right? This is also used, this is also used. Only one left is this one, so we'll say no, will not do because the size is not greater than. We'll say we'll increase the placed one. Okay, I hope you understand. If you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. Thank you guys, thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.